So the first game of Oaken Tower was a huge amount of fun. So I'm just going to hop in the second one, and in this game I am hoping to probably get something with money going. See, there's still a lot of unlocks to go, but I'll worry about those after I do a bunch of games and then see if the last few require some extra effort. So yeah, this game I would like to go for money. I luckily got the money perk as well. It's plus 10 gold and I start with an item. Okay, seems cool. Sadly, in the last game I think we saw that we didn't get interest on money, so starting with more money doesn't directly give me interest, but anyway. So I already saw one infinite scaling armor thing there. But early on, yeah, I would like to get anything that gives me money. I'm just seeing if any of these items give money. Seems like they don't. But I'll go for the infinite scaling armor and get some poison going. I think they might go good together since I'm slowly building up poison on the enemy while gaining armor. And that should allow me to win. So what do they have? They have the bleed stuff and they have the scaling armor that I also have. Now let's see, so my poison is building up and it's doing damage. I think it's doing damage underneath his armor. So that's interesting. And his bleed, yeah, so his bleed is not doing damage through my armor. So I think then that's the difference between bleed and poison. Now I should win this since I've already done a bunch of damage on him before the enrage timer. So that's my first trophy of my second game. Now let's see here. Sorry, I was just taking a sip of tea. So I get my income. Oh, and I immediately get another one. I just need one more to upgrade it. It'll probably scale armor quicker. Now healing is sort of interesting, but because I'm going for armor, I think I shouldn't lose too much health. If I am losing health, something is going wrong. Start of combat, extra damage, the spear that I had last game. And then an item that gives me XP if I buy it. So yeah, let's just keep scaling my armor. So they just do damage, basically plain damage. Yeah, and I think I can sustain this with my armor. It should be a slow fight, which is good for me since my armor is building up. Now this gives 15. So the poison isn't ticking down actually. It just stays at 18, so it seems like poison is persistent. Yeah, I think, yeah, so it's interesting. There's a lot of debuffs in this game, so I have to kind of figure out what every debuff does. See, I always greed for income, I think. Yeah, never go short term, always go long term. So this gives me XP when obtained. So it's not a persistent XP increase. And level up isn't that much. I don't see the shield yet. I don't think it's worth going for the 16 XP since it's just a one-time thing. 30 is quite expensive. I still need 28 for my next level, so it wouldn't quite get me over the edge. then again you also get an item, so you're basically buying an item for 14 gold. Not quite sure if I want this. Yeah, I'm going through this game really slowly because I am trying to think about the steps I come across along the way. I don't have axes, I don't have swords. I think there was a crit multiplier. The thing is I get 2 of them, but I can't quite pay for it, so I would have to sell something. And I also wonder if you level it up if you get more XP. Now I am running a sort of poison build, but it only scales a little bit every fight. That rod, that is. No. Let's go for more health. Let the fights take longer so I get more shield. So they have a burn slot which gives the healing book fire as well. And then they do a lot of debuffs on me. I think they're basically doing my last build. Just get a bunch of debuffs and then use that to increase the spear. So fire is ticking down, poison is staying the same, and bleed is staying the same. And because they also have poison, they are doing damage underneath my shield, which is hurting me quite a bit here. I think they might actually win this. Yeah, they are doing way more damage than I am. Then again, I am scaling for the late game with my shield. So that cost me 2 health. I still don't quite know what amounts of health I lose when I lose battles, what that is based on. Since I am level 2, it might be... it wasn't level last time. Now that seems good for me, getting multicast on my shields that are upgrading. Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll just upgrade faster. Awesome. Get another one of my poison shields. I like that. I like that. That's my source of damage. Now that's finally a gold item. Not really the gold item I was hoping, but should still be fine. I was hoping for like some kind of constant gold, or maybe an interest item or something that really exponentially grows. So they seem to be doing a lot of debuffs as well, and also increasing the debuff spear. So it seems like this is quite a common build that people are going through for. Oh, and this one is really increasing its damage quick. Yeah, I am definitely not winning this. But then again, I am increasing my shield, and I'm also getting some money now from the goblet. Okay, 2 health again. Oof, 3 of the fire items, sadly not quite what I'm looking for. I don't know, I'm not really going for the spear. Kinda wanna just go shields this game. And then I also see the spear I had last time. I only have poison now as my debuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go shields. Just commit. I feel like in this game, committing to a build is quite important. Ooh, they have a lot of fire. Oh, that's an interesting gold item. Oh, I like that. Sad it isn't a shield. I would like that to be a shield and then add it to my build. Okay, so I am starting to gain quite a bit of armor. Oh, I'm actually surviving this quite long. Now their fire damage is increasing throughout the fight, but I think... Oh no, their fire damage has increased way too much. It's increasing way faster than my poison damage. For a second there I thought I might win. Okay, so let's see. Gain healing, vitality slot, or gain bow and artillery slot. I think I'll go artillery slot. I don't really know what it does. Ah. Yeah, I don't have ranged items, I think, so that doesn't really help me. Then again, every item damages across the board, so maybe if I hope hard enough, all items count. Oh, upgrade, awesome. That's what I need. I mean, the health item did seem fun. And the fights are taking quite a bit of time, so permanent gains seems good. Ooh, that is very lucky. Didn't expect that there. It's quite a bit of poison damage. Ooh, but that's another shield. And it gives me all debuffs. This is quite a difficult decision here. Yeah, I think I just need more poison, and I also have that ranged slot, and I think if I'm being realistic, it's not going to work on my shields, that artillery slot. I'm really curious how the bolts works, since it already had multicast when I bought it, and it didn't increase the multicast. So let's see what happens here. Oh, that's a new build. I haven't seen the shock damage and stuff yet. So that increases shock damage by 2. It only has 1. So this just increases its own damage. And that's, I think, just a basic spear or something. Now let's see what happens with these bolts. I'm not quite sure what happened with the bolts, I'm going to be honest. I seem to be doing a lot of poison damage, so I think I'm doing something right. Yeah, I'm winning this one. Ah, we're recovering. We're getting back in it. Now the goblet I'll sell when I'm at 1 health. A bunch of boring items. I think I might just level up. Ooh. Getting more of those will be important. I have 2 poison items actually, so I could go for it. But what do I drop? Not quite sure. I like my income, so I don't think I want to drop the goblet. It's 45, so I would have to sell something or freeze it. It's not quite enough. I would be at 31. I'll just freeze it and go for it next time. Oh, that is scary. A lot of debuffs, and they permanently increase their damage. Shield. Random potion stuff. I don't really know how the potions work yet in this game, but I'll learn that later on. So it's all about this one sword, basically. If I can survive this opener, no, I cannot. Wait, he has 7,000 HP? Well, they're level 7. Huh. So I didn't quite recover as much as I had expected. Yeah. Thought I was fine there. Okay, so here's my revive. I don't know which is better. I think 45 gold, since the epic chest you sell for like 30 is a random item. Oh, that's good timing. So I'm losing 3 hearts per battle, so this would give me 2 battles instead of 1. No, I'll buy the permanent poison and replace my shield. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to put more armor in and sell a goblet, or I really want to keep my income? I said last game I wanted to greed more with money. It's hard to make choices in this game. Yeah, I think I'll just level up, maybe. If I have more health, I'll live longer, and then I'll increase my armor more. Yeah. I'll just level up and hopefully survive long enough. They have a somewhat similar build here, also going for a bunch of armor. I think I might win with my poison damage. I also have more health. Let's see. Both going up in armor, but I'm going up a little bit quicker. Yeah, I win this. Awesome. My venom ring is very slowly also getting stronger, so I am scaling a little bit. Yeah, I think I might recover. I might have recovered a little bit here. Let's see. Ooh, cooldowns are always good. That's just some random stuff I don't know about. I think I'll just go for the cooldowns because I know what it does. Ooh, immediately I get the bow. That is awesome. And still, again, this shield is so interesting. Yeah, I'll go for it because I have another poison item, so I increase my ring more. Yeah, I'll just level up. Make sure I don't die by some quick damage or something. That looks scary. It's a lot of fire damage that they are going to do. A lot of fire damage, and I am about slow fights, so it's not really good for me. I think I might lose this. Well, I do have 219 armor that triggers twice. Oh, they actually have very little health. I have a chance here if I scale my poison fast enough. Come on, come on. Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, I don't think this run will last much longer. We need a lot of upgrades. That is interesting if you go fire build, but I don't think I have enough fire damage. More poison, a bit late for that. I do think my health increases have to go out. Need to find something to replace the thing with. I don't have swords. It's a cool item though. Yeah, I'll take any upgrades at this point. So, just anything to upgrade. Another elf item. So I can trigger this a bunch, but I don't know what it does for me. I expected the bow to be elven, I think. Seems like elven items are like green poisony. Oh, that is perfect, and I think just in time. I hope it's enough to get me my to be able to survive another battle. The multicast on the bow would be good, but I already have multicast, so it's not that big. That seems good, cleansing my debuffs. I'm losing to debuffs quite often here. That's also nice, giving any item multicast. But yeah, I am going to do the debuff stuff, and I'm getting rid of these slow health increases. I don't really have enough for another upgrade, so let's just hop in the next fight. So they cleanse. Ooh, that's bad since I am doing poison. Huh. I think they might just cleanse my poison. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, I see my poison going down quite a bit here. But my armor is getting quite high already. I have like thousands of armor already. I might actually win this fight somehow. I have so much armor and we're already in the enrage timer. It is good that this fight is taking a long time because it is allowing my poison to scale up and also my armor to scale up. That was actually very good, that fight for me. Huh. Okay. Keep getting hope, but every time my hope just gets destroyed by the next fight. Maybe not this time. So let's see. Again, the potion stuff, I don't know what it is all about. I have some lucky rolls, so I'm very curious to see what it gives me. Shop contains a potion of appearance. Used to increase the chance of finding an item in the shop. Oof. Do I want to do that on one of the items that I haven't upgraded yet? Or do I want to do it on the item that I only need one more of? I think maybe the debuff cleanser. Nah, I'll just go for the poison. One shot the enemies, hopefully. I think the shop doesn't have anything else special. What is this? These are normal books, right? Yeah, I think these are just normal books. Oh yeah, shop only contains spell books. That's not so lucky, right? Am I crazy? Ooh, that's the item I'm looking for. Ah, so that's how you get a 3-star item. But I cannot afford it, like, at all. The Venom Ring, can't quite get another one off. I mean, it's not an upgrade when I buy it, that's what I mean. Let's see, if I freeze it here, I get to 146 gold next round. I still cannot really buy the 3-star potion. I'm really curious what happens to like the Elven Shield when I get it to 3 stars. What to do? I'll freeze it and see if I get to it at some point. It would be cool to get my first 3-star item. Let's see, another fire build. Let's see if I cleanse enough debuffs. Okay, so I have 16,000 health and they have 10,000 health. Seems to be in my favor, I think. Ooh, I am taking a lot of fire damage. Yeah, this is not looking very good anymore. Aha. Sad, but I enjoyed that game. I committed to my shields. I committed to basically the one money item I saw. And I learned a lot more items again. And I finally saw how I get a free 3-star potion. I should be doing a little bit better against the Oak, I think, because I have a lot of permanent damage. Permanent upgrades. And I'm upgrading throughout this fight. See how well I do. So I am really ramping up my poison damage here, but my shield is starting to go down. So I won't survive very long with this enrage timer anymore. I got the Oak to 90,000. Well, that was my second game. I enjoyed it and I think I will continue playing. So thank you for watching.